Phyllisia Ross, happy to have you at Teleimage. Welcome to the show. It's an opportunity to meet with you and talk to you. We're in Brooklyn at Tonel restaurant. What are your expectations? The public, the crowd is there, a little crowd, but they want to see you. What is your feeling?
We did a great show here on Friday night. It was so lit. It was so fun. I prefer the acoustic shows, you know, because I'm a musician, so I get to really connect with the people and really show them the base of the songs, which is the songwriting and the singing. So I'm expecting a great time, a great crowd, and this is Brooklyn. We're home, so it's time.
I hear you live in Brooklyn.
I do. I live
Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn.
Wow. And even some people looking at you, looking at your music videos, we've played on the show, by the way, they will say, who is she? She is not Haitian, it seems.
People always say that. I don't know. What does Haitian look like? I don't know. My mother's from Haiti. My father's a born and raised Brooklynite, Jewish Brooklynite. So, I mean, call me whatever you want to call me, but I am half Haitian. But, you know, half or whole, it doesn't matter. We're all a part of the culture, and I'm a musician, and it's about music and, you know, delivering a bunch of different styles of music and bringing them together. So that's what I'm about.
Let's talk about your music. Your music is what exactly? Phyllisia Ross, what kind of music? Where do we put you? I mean, world beat artist, Haitian artist, compa, I mean, who are you?
I would say that I'm, like I said, I categorize myself as a musician. I have no limits or bounds into the styles of music that I will dive into. I started off as a classical pianist. That's my first introduction into music. That's where I learned my ABCs, if you will, of music. And from there I went into theater, jazz, soul, R&B, neo-soul, bel canto, reggae. Now we're in zouk et compas. So at this point it's, you know, it's a little bit of everything. I think world is a good classification for those who need a box. I don't really like boxes, but
You're out of the box.
right. And for those people who need the box, world is good because it means everything. And especially as a multiracial woman, multiracial musician, I do fit in that category. Whatever you want to call world.
Beat zouk, right? You'll say it's zouk. Why? Why did you go that way?
Well, the latest music video is Only For You, the latest one that we just released a few weeks ago. That is, actually, I think people would call that more, I mean, when the solo drops, it's compa net. But it begins in R&B and soul, because it's just piano and it's in English, and it's, you know, it's very like classic pop soul, and then it kind of progressively changes. But it's such a melange that it kind of seamlessly goes from R&B to pop to, you know, a zouk or compa. But all the songs are a mixture of all those influences. There's not one particular one that it just is. So
that's how we feel it. Now, let's introduce yourself to the viewers, the people that don't know Phyllisia Ross. Who is she? I mean, do your introduction yourself.
World, Phyllisia Ross, an unpredictable, God-fearing musician woman who is about this life and trying to find my way and enjoy and live life and listen to music. I have a degree in biology. I'm classically trained on keys. I songwrite, I produce, I executive produce. I do a little of everything. I just kind of want to be a representative for women, for black people, Jewish people, Americans, for everybody. I'm trying to kind of bridge the gap as a person that's in the middle of, as a person born into a lot of things, as a multiracial woman, multi-ethnic, multi-religious. My mother's Catholic, my father's Jewish. I just come from such a diverse background that I have a view of what the world. I live in a world where, what the world should be, I think, in acceptance and non-prejudice. And I just kind of try to represent that in my look and my sound and my speech and my friends and my team and everything. And so that's a little bit about what I'm about. And I love to eat.
Oh, yes. We've seen you eating.
Yeah,
we've seen you eating.
That's like what my friends would be like. They'd be like, girl, you didn't talk about food? Anyway.
And you've been eating some good Haitian food about that.
Of course.
Now, we've seen that video. Was it shot in Haiti, the previous one?
Constat is the first one. That was shot in Côte des Arcadins. The newest one, Only For You, was shot in South Florida, which is my other hometown. Big up mommy and daddy, that's where they live. Yeah, so...
Now, let's talk Haitian now. Ou parle créole, c'est vrai?
Oui, je parle créole.
Créole, un bon, moi.
Ça dépend. Si on parle non avec un monde en États-Unis, il dit waouh, Phyllisia, on parle créole bien pile. Si mal en Haïti ou en France, il dit oh, on parle créole. On petit me dit qui Jean. Même si me pas parler bon, me ka comprendre. Me besoin parler plus, me besoin parler couramment. Je veux parler couramment en français, me besoin parler créole. Je suis capable ça.
Kounia, we're going to do a little Creole and we're going to switch real quick. Kounia, vous voulez introduire la communauté haïtienne, d'après ça, moi, public haïtien. Qui est-ce que vous pensez qu'on a porté par le public haïtien? What do you think you have for them, the Haitian crowd, the Haitian, people out there? You want to come out to them now? I mean, what do you have for them?
Pour tout le monde, pas seulement haïtien, mais pour haïtien c'est plus important parce que nous sommes monde qui haïtien. Maman m'était fait dans Haïti en Port-au-Prince. Il était venu là dans les États-Unis pour faire pour bon mon l'autre vie, il était besoin on l'autre chance, il était besoin pour moi. Et kounya li bon mon chance ça m'a profité sur ça mais besoin moun ouais que Jean yo te levé c'était comme m'était en Haïti. Jean yo te levé toute morale yo manger tout bagaille oui toute value tout ça so besoin mener diaspora et Haïti pour kembe main pour dire OK ça me pas connaît montrer créole manger n'importe bagaille parce que nous sommes haïtien si me vinn là après si me fait petite après ça petite moins après si me pas voyelle si me pas montrer petite moins culture n'a perdu culture nous. So nous avons droit kembe men nous et on dit OK si vous vivez en Haïti ou si vous vivez dans Paris ou n'importe pays français vous allez dire OK diaspora moun États-Unis Americans that are Haitian that don't know their culture nous avons droit parler montrer nous show each other what the culture is about. Exactement.
So you welcome it.
Ma mené anglais tout dans tout pays ça parce que l'aime voyager. Moun dit OK ou pas parler créole bien là là dit OK only for you me dit what? You pas qu'à dire non de the song. So ma mené anglais et culture américaine, soul and classic R&B. Dans pays ça yo tout. So ça son an exchange.
So you'll be considered as a good ambassador for Haitian culture. How about that?
I'm not sure if that's so. That's a big title to fill, but I definitely want to.
All around the world.
I mean, I want to. I just
representing very well.
That's what I am. I'm a Haitian American person. I was raised as if I was in Haiti, but I live in South Florida and in New York with people who come from the country, and I have an American parent, and I come from a diverse culture, but I want to learn more, and I want to show Americans and other cultures about our culture, and I want to show our culture about other cultures as well, so we can try to develop living in a world that is a little bit more uniform.
Of course, that's what we need.
That's
actually what's happening now. We want to see what you're gonna bring. We're gonna see your show. We're gonna do a little clip of that.
Don't do a little clip. Do the whole show.
The whole show. Okay. We'll do the whole show, the entire show. But I want to ask you, what is your influence, Haitian artists? I mean, who you look up to? Female or male?
Everybody always tells me this. I never like to answer this question because, to be honest with you, can I give you an honest answer? I don't really listen to many artists.
Why?
I'm a classical. Remember, I said I started off in classical. To be honest with you, if I'm not playing, I'm listening to classical or jazz music. Pretty much only. It's very strange, but the reason for that is because I don't want to be influenced by everybody else's thing. People are so interested in trying to copy everybody else's music. I try to. Because I'm usually playing or singing, so I try to separate myself as much as possible from the music to let the music breathe a little bit and to let influence breathe. I pick up
out of yourself, your own soul.
Yeah, I just think that it's important for us not to be so locked into copying and emulating and other artists. It's just not.
May I ask you, what do you think of compa music? I think we have a chance to go mainstream one day.
Where?
Mainstream in the world everywhere, just like the Spanish did it themselves.
If we want it to be so, then yes. But it's like what I was saying about showing the culture. It's like I'm a diaspora, from the diaspora of people that leave and come, and I've been met with some resistance from some in my dealings here, like why are you here kind of thing. And I come from the blood of this culture and know this culture and come from it. And if I'm dealing with resistance, imagine others. So that's part of my mission. It's kind of bridging, like I said, bridging the gap between the originators and the people who come from abroad that mix it with other people. So I think that if it's desired to be so, then it will. But if the powers that be don't want it to be so, then they won't. So people like me who have that mission and others, and I know there are many other artists that share that sentiment with me, I'm sure it could be. But, you know, we have to want to share our culture with other people. We can't just... People want to learn it, but we have to want to share it. You know?
You talk a lot about sharing. We're going to see you performing a little bit. Now, how about you share with the public your latest music video, do the introduction, and go ahead, send it to them, your latest music video from Phyllisia Ross.
You guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. My name is Phyllisia Ross, and this is only for you, and I hope you enjoy it.